switch that flow, straight back on them feet, bounce that, get down low, bounce rap, yes indeed. By the telling me something, maybe I need to figure out.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. The kicker, Chris Boswell, has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh.
Oh, yeah, I see how this is going to go.
Where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Hall ought to give up the middle. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
And he'll find Hall. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Rodgers again now. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now it's Rodgers. Connection made to Ruckert. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. On play action, now Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Here's Rodgers to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And running with power here. And now he spins free. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Fields now to throw. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Fields. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover. Yeah, to run a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused. And here, he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted. Second down and a yard. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's a
Hey, bro, stop playing with me throwing that bullshit like that, bro.
Picking it off. And the Jets are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. That went out wide and intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they have the football, and he'll set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This is caught, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Mike Williams, 33 yards. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Rodgers going to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Straight ahead is Hall. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey, 626.
They'll give to Hall. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a few. There he goes, right side. Down the right sideline. And into the end zone.
That shit crazy. I don't even understand what happened.
Mike Williams, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers get
I did that. I was looking at my phone.
Extra point now by Boswell.
All right, bro. You won't get another one. You really weak as hell, bro.
This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do finally get him at the 12. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. Well, he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big connection on that one. 65 yards. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. A final shot before the break. Fields toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of...
Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. Throwing is Rodgers. And he whips that one incomplete there. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. Caught. It's Wilson. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and a yard. Give to Hall running right. And he'll have a Jets 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. To throw is Rodgers. He finds Wilson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33.
26.
Looking to throw. Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Jets go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Zerline now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw is Fields. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Pittsburgh. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And out of bounds right around the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Angel.
Fields. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. Just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Flushed out right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to have it here just past the 25.
He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier. He wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Don't jump. Ready?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Here we go. No muss, no muss.
Here's Fields. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Pat Freiermuth
From 4 yards out.
And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Fields trying to throw for it. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On play action, now Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Throwing now is Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson, 49 yards. And the Jets have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
Hey, take 26.
Rodgers will throw for it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to. He's got a man complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Mike Williams, 78 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Jets have got it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Rodgers throwing here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson Wilson, 38 yards. And the Jets have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the fourth. Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2.
Hey, 88.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little... And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Fields now to throw.
And now here is another interception. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Rodgers looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
Here we go, tonight. Madden. Tonight.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's...
And my goodness, another interception.
And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
I got to put at least 50 up.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles, the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. And with that, we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Yes, them a look good in my tight little dress. Rock it up and me make the man them obsessed. Put in the work when we dance and we sweat. Dangerous when you get smooth like the skin on my face. Draw figure eight when we wind up my waist. Bumper and boom, we no need either wait. If you get it to the top of the plate. You wanna run it up, turn it up all night. If the lights went down, get your keep up, baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When me talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. 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 Come on, baby, what you tryna do? I'm tryna pull up on you like a drive-through. I wanna know if we rockin', would you keep it cool? Take trips and private dinners just for us two. Yeah, he buy me Givenchy dresses and feed me breakfast. Immaculate, loving when he show affection. About me, over like he's stretching. And I ain't never out like wrestling. Back on it. Got all these boys mad cause I passed on it. I'm a flop. Come on, baby, spin a bag on it. Yeah, we so extra, feeling like young in the wreck. Turn it up all night. If the lights went down, get your keep up, baby. You wanna drop it down, pick it up, turn around, lift it up for you all night. Bet you wanna get some of my dirty love, baby. The boys them all want me. Them gyal I get salty. When me talking spicy. It make you want bite me. You just want the flavor. You just
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Hey, here we go, hey.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Second down and 8. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. What can they do here on third down and 7?
Hey, here we go, hey. 53.
From the shotgun, Smith. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jalen Darden now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Smith next. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On second down, Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards. Here's Walker. He'll manage only a couple. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle. Once again, it's Walker. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now, Gino. Into the hands of his tight end, Barner. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. This is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the
and he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Second and a yard. Ready. From the gun, it's Gino. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. He gets free. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
On first down is Smith. Sending it downfield for Fant. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seattle.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. First down throw, Mahomes. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns.
His kick is good. Makes the score Chiefs 21, Seahawks 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Here's first and 10. Ready. Smith, RPO, and that's Lockett. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Here we go. A second down throw for Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Working out of the gun, Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Gino to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And it does come.
And he'll take it on in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Gino. He's going to try it here again. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Hey, Tony. Hey, we go, Shalom.
Smith. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Come on, shot. 13X, 13X. Cover, cover. Hey, trio left.
Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake filled first half continues. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15.
There we go, Sonoma.
Now Smith. He gets that to his big target fast. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll let this go. towards the end zone. Justin Reed that time with the tight coverage and the good hands. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. He has Lockett over the middle. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will cut into that lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And try as he might, he will not get back to that line of scrimmage. They will force him out for a loss.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it's going to lead to 4th down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. 1st and 10.
49.
Play action now. It's Geno. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
And that's good for a Seahawks.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He keeps it himself. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I mean, I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact, for that matter.
He's going to tuck it and go. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. To the pylon, he's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Darden. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Smith. Off he goes. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to have it just past their 25.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Hopkins sent in motion. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Mahomes going to keep it himself.
You know, Mike, early in my time in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal. When you run the zone read the right way, it is a nightmare for a defense to defend.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Throwing now, Mahomes.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On comes the Chiefs punter. He'll punt for the 2nd time. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on downs. Smith to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, hey.
They'll motion over Metcalf. On 2nd down, Smith sending it downfield for Fant. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just no...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Brian Cook.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick.
Hey, yo, fresh out the... Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, been more PayPal. Turned up, to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water. Boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights. Ball is life. My whole take wow. Big boss. Hella chicken. I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap. What do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out. Let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha. luxury. They can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out y'all, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta,